What is up, guys? Wraith here, Grey Bearded Gaming Society. We made our way back across the Karanas. We were just so close. We managed to pick up a sow near the Druid Rings in North Karana, and then we just decided, like, we were so close to level. We'll get down here. We'll do a little bit of grinding this out just to pick up our level and maybe pad it a little bit, and then we will try adventuring in a different spot. So we will see how this goes. Like I said, we're relatively close to level. Well, yeah, we'll see what we can do afterwards by getting probably ride back to the other side of the world because oh nope, already have that one. But let's grab this. Not even gonna grab the gloves anymore because I just kind of don't care. They're not gonna sell for much anyway. However, this guy's gonna volunteer and line up for us nice and easy. But yeah, like I said, we're super close to level. We have been pitching some stuff already just to try to keep the weight down. But we're gonna knock this level out and find us a new place to adventure. We will be right back. All right, gang. So we have been merrily grinding along. This guy should be the one to at least finally get us our level. We've been on a pretty long streak of. I mean, a lot of them have greened out. I mean, it is what it is. It's what happens when you're in a camp for a while. But we have a handful of plat. We have a grip of fine steel. We're gonna pawn off here. So I'm waiting for the big ding noise. That's what we want to hear. Oh, you got to be kidding me! I mean, this is how close we are. I can't believe that did not level us, and that guy was blue. That's just gangbusters right there. Alrighty then. We'll go ahead and pop our mend. We'll pull that guy. There's several other people that kind of just running around. We tend to just stick to the one spire, but we're so close now. It's like, let's just make this happen. And there's a group running around, I think, trying to get Quillamane to spawn. So randomly high-level people will jump over us. But none of them have been cool enough to give us any buffs. That's fine. Like I said, I know they're kind of doing their own thing. Come on. We actually had one of these guys. I probably should have tried to catch it. That little dude. He popped up, had a dagger of dropping. He procced that thing probably every other hit. I was just glowing green. Oh, there we go. We are now a freshly minted level 36. What is that? Oh, that's somebody's pet out there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna sit around. We're gonna pad this bad boy up just a little bit. So it's gonna be probably even less experience than before. It is what it is. We'll find a place to spawn that stuff. We'll try to see if we can't get a spirit of the wolf or something to run up. We're apparently being inspected. We'll try to find a soul, report out of here, and to figure out where we want to go next. For ease of getting to, I was kind of thinking about trying to dip the toe in LGuk. I mean, the thing about doing the over there is, like, we can ride the evil boat and try to feign death, sneak around stuff, but otherwise it's going to drop us off on the other side, which is kind of a pain. I will say, I think we're going to try LGuk first and see how it goes. But stick around, guys. We're going to pad this for a little bit, and then we're going to hit the road and find us a new spot. All right, gang. So we have padded the level pretty decently. Not quite 10%. We're getting there. Because the one thing we actually forgot about, I mean, I think we mentioned it one time way before. I mean, 35 is a difficult level. But as I was just informed, it's actually like a double hell level. It's like one of the worst ones at the lower tier. Because after we leveled, but we're still fighting the same stuff, and the experience bar, thankfully, is just soaring right along, which is outstanding. But again, I mean, I do know that there's a lot of people who will stretch this area out even quite a bit further than I plan to. I've just, yeah, I think I've had enough of beating up doggies for a little bit, and I think we're ready to try to find a new spot. So we are gonna, like I said, try to get ourselves a ride back to the other side of the world, get all spiffied up and cleaned up, and I think we're gonna go dip a toe into Guk. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go dip a toe into LGuk and see if we can handle stuff like the zoning. So stick around. I'll skip the travel portion, and we'll get rolling. So super quick check-in as we're back on this side of the world. Obviously, we're at the bank in Freeport. We're pretty decently stocked, so I don't think we need to buy a bunch of extra stuff. We have food, we have bandages, we have throwing stars. We do have 2 more of these scrolls. We actually had all 4, and we sold 2. Somebody bought them for 20 plat apiece. But we were sent there by the spires, we took it. But that gives us 18 plat in pocket for buff, so etc. And 1,400 plat now in our savings account as we try to save towards our next kind of pieces of upgrade, which kind of what I was looking at. I haven't really seen anybody slinging the woo stuff in a while, so we might have to step up to go to one of the bigger pieces. And of course, the problem with that is they're selling for about a 1K a piece. So we'll see how it goes. Again, we're not in a super big hurry because we do hold our own quite well, but we're in a pretty decent spot. We'll take it. At the same time, it's you know, is it time to save for another weapon? Is there really a weapon, you know, worth saving for? That's an increase to what we have now that can actually that's actually somewhat affordable without being some ridiculous, you know, 12,000 plat kind of thing, because that would just take forever. But we shall see how it goes. But guys, we are on the run. We are on the move. We got a port. We got a sew. Time to roll. Let's see if we can make it to the gates of LGuk. All right, we can't help ourselves. We got to give it a shot. We tried a hill giant. Now let's see if we can do anything about a sand giant. Yep, not looking good. Not looking good at all. There's just too many hit points on these guys. That's too bad. Alright, off we go. Alright, we have arrived at the entrance to Guk. Let's see if we can figure our way through here and make our way to the LGuk and see how we do.
One eternity later.
Alright, we have officially made it into the ruins of Old Guk, better known as LGuk. So let's see, let's learn how to spell. And get all these out of the way because they're just give the wrong idea. So let's see. So out. So I forgot we had a couple live guys right at the door, because really what we kind of want to do, right, is start getting on the undead froglocks, so we can fix our faction with the live froglocks, so we can just walk through without them messing with us. Because we still have, of course, there's a live side and dead side down here. I've never really done the live side. I've kind of always done the dead side. Mostly, I mean, some of it's just classes, and it's kind of more names. I don't get lost in the maze quite as easily. So again, we'll see how it goes. I didn't think we'd make it all that super far down. Oh no. Oh, naturally, it's got to be a shaman right there. That's going to give us a hard time. Come on, get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Come on. We resisted being blind. Finally. Alright, but these guys are a nice... Oh, no. So that's where we might have some trouble. Because we don't have a way to stop him from doing stuff. Come on. All right. Apparently I'm not going to be able to loot the other one. There we go. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's running around. He's making me nervous. He is making me nervous. We have the affliction. Alright, forgot about the slime. We want to stay this way. Alright. Yeah, stay up there, buddy. Yeah, I mean, we'll be okay. Let's reset from this and see how we do. Hopefully nobody trains something right to the top of us. It's gonna get us immediate aggro. Like, I'd rather be beating up on the dead guys and the live guys, but you gotta be able to get them past them first. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get this healed back up, and I'll check back in a minute. Alright, so we've made it to our first undead dude. Unfortunately, we made it like while chasing this guy that we were just beating up. I think this guy is the roamer in the first hallway. But we're holding our own. We're doing pretty good. I mean, the tricky part, I think, is going to be, excuse me, be breaking in. Forgot about that. Yep, ghoul root, awesome. Oh no! Oh, for crying out loud! You got to be kidding me. Well, what was that? The root that lasts forever. I'm waiting for him to get near somebody else and aggro them on us. Come here, you. Nope, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. I have a sneaky suspicion we're about to have company. Yep. Huh. Well. Ow. So yeah, this one might prove to be entirely too dangerous for us on our own. I forgot that these guys actually wander off. Unlike most undead who just stand there. These guys will actually wander off, but then they got the pesky root thing. This is going to be all kinds of comical. Let's see if he roots us and runs away again. At least, thankfully, like I said, we've got the feigned death, because that has already saved our bacon. Yay! All that now. Piece of fine steel. We'll take it. But these guys are getting ready to go do something. I don't think this is going to be a good area to hang out with. So let's slide back up here. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, being able to group, maybe we get something done down here. As far as being able to solo, I mean, yeah, we can solo right in and around the door. What I'm remembering too, though, is like as soon as we go past this opening area, right? And you swim around, you go in, and you pop out, and there's like the bedroom, and there's like 3 or 4 guys in it. There's not going to be a lot of room for us to get in there and try to split things. That's the thing, is the more I'm sitting in here, the more I'm kind of remembering, you know, years and years ago how difficult it was to get in here on yourself. Everybody would sit here at the front door and beg for somebody to give them in Invis versus Undead, then try to sneak past the bats. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, let's see. There's about 15 players in there. There's one person looking for group. A lot of these people are quite large. I'm sure they're farming for specific pieces of gear and items and things like that. Some of them might be working on epic pieces. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, guys. It's going to be a tough one. So this one actually might not end up being the zone for us. Now, as much as I do like the zone, like I said, as much as I do like the zone, I think most times I came here I was also a little bit bigger. What is this guy doing? Like negative with an axe. I don't. Any hoozle. And so we'll mess around with it a little bit longer. But I'm thinking this might be. We might have to come back at a slightly higher level where we can actually solo into one of those areas. Yeah, he kicked the bucket. He's trying to see if we can get a corpse drag. Let me see if I can help this guy without getting myself killed. Let's see what happens. Alright, gang. So, it's quite a while later. We were very successful at helping the little bard guy to get his corpse back. But we, thankfully won. He wasn't all that far in, so that was helpful to the cause. But what we did discover is, as far as trying to solo, we were just not going to have an easy time down here. One being, and we spent some time in LGuk. We regret nothing in terms of the faction, but we're not one of those people right now who can sneak past these guys. So they aggro us every time. Which, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're worth a decent little chunk of experience. But it's also kind of a slow respawn, which almost doesn't make it worth it for us. So, we could mess around out here at the entrance by ourselves. Anything else, we pretty much have to get a group. Because even getting into, like I said, the bedroom area, that first, when you go down and around that way, multiple... Hello, puppy. Puppy just jumped on my foot. There's, multiple spawns in there. Not a lot of room to try to split them. That's actually where I actually had to go pull the bard corpse from. Even doing that, I had to feign death multiple times trying to catch breath. And it was, I just don't think it's going to be worth it. So, for grouping, I think this place would be fine. But for trying to solo play, I think really, honestly, I think that my paladin in a handful of levels would have a better time here than anybody else. Like I said, he's never messed around with Guk, so we should be able to walk by the frogs, get to the dead stuff. I don't think he could do it right now, as he's in the 30s, but he's low 30s. I think I'd want to get the next round of spells and everything. And then honestly, at 45, I think it would be brilliant, because I could get the deep water helm and just click that and have a free heal and all that kind of stuff. But again, what's the experience versus danger and all that kind of other heavy jazz. But unfortunately, I think this one's a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of a bust. We can definitely kill these guys at the front, but that's really about it. And there's a couple, I know if we go that direction over there, I mean, there's a couple of live guys down there. But even then, we're not going to do well in the tunnels or the maze. We have no way to keep things from running away from us, which is also a problem because everything here wants to run. And it's just too tight quarters for us. So, like I said, we'll have to chalk this one up as a loss as far as this particular adventure, but as a win for the week. Like I said, we did get another level. We were 20% into that level. I had actually forgotten just how bad 35 really was until we had to try to get past it. But now that we are, we're in a pretty good spot. And I think that dude just cast haste on himself. Or no, there's something to cast haste on it. But anyway, I think we'll dig up the next adventure that we had, which was try to go, I believe it was to the over there, and try to do some hunting there. That'll be probably our adventure next week, unless somebody else comes up with another spiffy idea this week, which of course leads me to say, as always, if you like what we're doing, hey, please don't forget to like, comment, maybe drop us a subscribe down below. We would love to hear adventure ideas. And again, it doesn't always have to be just about the experience. I mean, we got 4 lives left. We're level 36. We're trucking along pretty good. A decent space of cash. If there's a cool item or something that maybe we can farm, I haven't given some points too. I mean, maybe when we get a little bit bigger, we might actually go back to the Goblin Fort in Warslook's Woods and try to get us one of those spiffy attack power earring thingies maybe. We did catch him out in the open one time and tried, and he just kind of obliterated us. But we shall see how that goes. But until next time, guys, I think we're going to call it here. I might mess around with a few more mobs here at the front, but I'm definitely not going to push my luck too far because I definitely don't want to leave a corpse in here somewhere that I have to try to fetch. and I'm not ready to give up life number 4 just yet anyway. So until next time, guys, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest, and we will catch you guys next week. Night, guys.